Good evening. Our names are Alicia Ogliari and Rafaela Delabary. We're here today to talk about I'm Green. But to a certain extent, this is not only a project, but it's also a way of living, of thinking, of being.
We are very glad to have been invited by the NJHS officers, and we're really excited to share our presentation and project with you.
I'm Green is a project in which we try to make the nature around us a better place, not only for us, but for animals and plants.
If you think about it, taking such attitudes and actions as this is not an act of kindness or of gesture. It's about having responsibility and being intelligent. Who knows how long we'll have this world if we continue polluting oceans, putting garbage wherever we want. We have to take action until it's time. So for example, how much time do you think it will take for this simple water bottle to decompose? Any guesses? So actually, this water bottle will take from 450 years to 1,000 years to decompose in the environment.
Does everyone see this simple glass bottle? Any guesses on how many years it takes to decompose? Unfortunately, this takes 1 to 2 million years to decompose.
Think of billions and billions of people all over the world consuming, and some not even being aware of what they're doing. So I'm Green, our nature project consists of this. It consists of changing the world and making an impact and warning future generations to what the world expects of them and what they are able to do to change the world.
Ever since I was very small, I had this passion for nature and this ambition for changing the world. It all started as a small idea, which all throughout the years was nourished and watered until it grew into what it is today. I'm Green. It began as a small nature club in Caxias do Sul, the city in which I used to live. And then, when I moved to Porto Alegre, it was here when I met the wonderful people who were as interested and committed as me in this topic, Alicia Ogliari and Rafaela Delabary.
So we met in 2nd grade, and then in 4th grade we had this unit with Mr. Henrique, which was biodiversity, and we were so engaged in the topic, and he inspired us to go above and beyond, and that was when I'm Green was found. And since then, we have never stopped. We have also met with the Partido Verde, which is led by João Reinelli, a deputado estadual here in Porto Alegre, and he was also one of the inspirations which kept us going and influenced us to the present day.
We found an opportunity to help the other side of the world, the koala hospital. And when it truly began and we were able to make a difference in a larger scale was the day when we contacted them. And they told us that what they most needed were eucalyptus tree seeds. And so every day I would research the species of eucalyptus tree seeds that koalas live in. And we ended up donating 100 seeds of each species, which were then used for the 4,000 seed project. We live in a time where determination and a couple of clicks can make a difference in the other side of the world. It is estimated there are over 3 trillion trees in the world. One more wouldn't seemingly make a difference, but to that koala, it did. The vision is that I'm Green becomes a project with many different sub-projects being worked on by varied volunteers, which have different purposes to make a difference in the environment, but that are all happening simultaneously in order to make a larger local impact.
So, other than practicing this project in the PAS community and talking about it to the Porto Alegre and helping the community itself, we have also left many green footprints all over the world, such as in Australia, in Spain, in Brazil, and the United States.
The entire idea of I'm Green is founded upon the principle of biodiversity, which is what made it so special that we were recognized by the Edward Wilson Biodiversity Foundation, founded by Edward Wilson, a Harvard professor which is specialized in biology and which studied the social behavior of animals, especially ants, and which won the Pulitzer Prize. It is a place in which we can contribute, collaborate, but most of all learn from them, because they have many programs involving children, which can help us to lead to a greater impact worldwide. Here are some special messages which inspire us to keep going every day and which make us grateful for having these opportunities to make a difference.
Oi, pessoal do I'm Green, aqui é o Davi Coimbra. Eu quero dizer que eu conheço o trabalho de vocês, o trabalho do blog, conheço a Alicia, sei o quanto que ela fazia aqui em Boston mesmo, aqui em Brookline pela natureza, aqui no Rose Garden Park, que fica aqui pertinho de onde eu moro. Ela podava as rosas, cuidava da natureza, cuidava dos bichos, e vocês estão de parabéns, são essas pequenas ações que fazem a gente construir um mundo melhor. Um beijo para vocês.
Hi, my name is Alia, and while Alicia was here in Brookline, she invited me to join I'm Green, and I was like, why not? And we worked on a bunch of projects together. We helped the community. It was really fun, and I'm looking for more projects like this in the future.
We also have, I believe, 3 other videos or 2, which are also from our supporters and people who help us.
G'day, or should I say, hola, from the Port Macquarie Koala Hospital in Australia. We are here today to talk about I'm Green, and this is some of the work that's happened out of that. What you see in front of us here is eucalypts, and the eucalypts here were grown from seeds that I'm Green sent to us, and we're absolutely so pleased with them. We've got 4,000 trees growing. Not all of them have come from those seeds, but these are to grow food for the koalas. And this koala here, her name is Oxley Kaylee. As you can see, she's only got one eye and she's got a leg missing, and she was hit by a car, so she's here permanently. But we're really grateful for all the help from people right over the other side of the world, helping us to look after these very precious koalas, and they're threatened, and we don't want to lose one of our national icons, and we're so pleased to have help from people that really care. So thank you.
And lastly, we have a video from Regina Becker Fortunati, which is deputada estadual, which works in Porto Alegre.
Olá, pessoal. Eu venho aqui manifestar o meu agradecimento ao projeto que vocês desenvolvem, em especial a uma pessoa muito querida e ligada ao meu mandato, que é a Rafaela Delabary. O trabalho de vocês é um trabalho de suma importância, porque o I'm Green, ele demonstra a preocupação que nós devemos ter com as questões de sustentabilidade. Eu, semana passada, estive na Alemanha participando da COP23, o maior evento mundial que trabalhou com as questões de mudança de clima no planeta. Foram 5 dias de intensas conferências, seminários, aulas, onde se analisou especificamente questões de meio ambiente. E vocês que estão aí, que são a geração do futuro, é que podem efetivamente trazer mudanças efetivas, e a gente deposita em vocês toda a nossa esperança de um mundo muito melhor. Um beijo para todos vocês, parabéns, tô com vocês.
So it's like that we conclude our presentation today, and there's this really important message which we like to use wherever we're thinking about our project, and which sums up our beliefs, which is think globally